Check. Is this thing on? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show. Baby, this is all about you, baby. It's about me, it's about you, it's about getting it in. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Let me make sure everything's going well inside the studio. It is. Let's get into the live session. Press the button, Tony. Let's get into the studio, baby. Let's go. Shout out to all the beautiful people out here. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I don't know what happened to my pocket square here. Should we do the striped version or we should do the dotted? I think we're going to do dotted. Put it upside down. Hold the hand circular. Put it upside down. Push through the circle. Curve it. Wrap the thumb into the rose hole. I call it the rose hole, like a flower. There you go. That's how you make a proper... Well, it's got to be... It's how you make a proper pocket square. God bless everybody here on the live. I'm feeling flowery. It's Friday. We're on our way to June 21st, the first day of summer. It's beautiful here today. 72 degrees and sunny. It's going to be a gorgeous day. Zcash, big news. They found an exploit. Grok found an exploit. This thing went down 50% overnight. It crashed from 629 all the way back down to 250. Even more than that, actually. It's down about, 60%. Insane, right? A second ago, you thought you were in the hottest coin in the game. Privacy, and they yoke it. It still is holding a trend line, technically, or barely. Could see it get a bit of a bounce, but man, what a nasty sell-off for Zcash. And what happened to Zcash, let me tell you. I gave all the illest uranium stocks to my trading group today. You guys are getting fed the greatest info in the world. Breaking news, Zcash crashes 48% after Claude, and even more now, after Claude AI finds critical vulnerability allowing unlimited minting. Imagine that. This went undetected for 4 years until it was patched on June 1st. But that's not the real news. The real news is the head and shoulder that was on the chart. Okay? Before the dump, telling us a dump was coming, proving yet again, technical analysis shows you what's going to happen before it does. Show me the charts, and I'll show you the news. So how was there a right shoulder forming before we found out that it's weird, right? You tell me. I'm not trying to explain that. I'm just trying to tell you that if you stick to the charts, you're going to be on the NASDAQ taking a massive dump to the downside. We were on this rising wedge. Rising wedges do break down 68% of the time. I was looking for maybe a spike up. But, man, there's something going on right now with the IPO. Right now it's SPACEX IPO, and I feel like people are selling to get allocation. And so, to me, this is SPACEX selling, in my humble opinion. Taking profits of the highs. You're up high, and they're taking profits. Even if you thought it was going to continue to go higher, shoulder, head, right shoulder there on the morning. Last 2 hours, we get the dump. You break the 200 moving average and the point of control. NASDAQ to the downside. Bitcoin taking a beat down. Last night, we went over BTC. We talked about it. We went over it. Where the heck is that set up? I moved it. Oh, there it is. Okay. My system told me it was time to short. Did I short? I hucking a 4-hour long last night, hoping for the reversal. And at one point, I just moved my stop loss to a minimal loss and went to sleep. My wife was calling my name, I had to, I left the charts alone last night. And again, and then they shorted it, then they bounced it. So in the morning, I see the shorts bouncing right back up. It looks choppy. And I'm just like, you know what? Today I'm not with it. Today I just wasn't with it. I didn't want to open up a trade. And then it did tell me, though, it's funny. You're going to trade for thousands of days of your life. It's going to be some days where your system's going to tell you to trade and you just might not trade. I've been trading less recently, not feeling like I have to get into a trade every single day. It used to be I felt like because I was live streaming, I had to stream I had to trade every day. I had to show up. I show up every day. I don't have to trade every day. But, we may find a live trade here on the session. We may get a reversal. Something may happen. This short is in the money. We dropped 63.5 all the way to 60,000. Almost 500. I mean, that's a $3,000 move. I usually make $3,000 off a move like that. So I did see lifers making money. One of my youngest lifers was on a plane. He said he was up $400 while he was flying. So this is the type of lifestyle where you can make money while you're flying somewhere, make money while you're driving. You can make money all day long, right? It doesn't matter. Or you could take the day off. You don't have to you could trade anytime you want, any day you want. I'm going to take my shot of ginger. I've been taking a ginger shot on stream every single day. Look, it's black because it's green. Isn't that funny? The label is strictly green, so it's coming off on the green screen. Look at this on my face. I'm taking liquid. Oh, that would be so cool if we pour it. Because it might be green. Like, would it actually come out clear? I got to watch that back. Did it, come out clear? That would be fascinating. He drunk clear liquid that didn't exist. Wow, the cayenne is extra spicy today. I guess the way I poured it down. My tongue didn't get to absorb any of it. It went right to the back of the throat over there. Hey, I'm telling you, I've been having ginger now every single day. And it's been really like, I always believed in it, but now it's like, and then I drink these ginger lime mules all day. These Spindrift ginger lime mule would have a lot of, you can taste the ginger. It's like ginger ale, but it's real ginger ale. It's like not that fake stuff. Not a bunch of sugar, no nonsense. So good. So Bitcoin looks like it's going to continue to implode all the way down to what, 56,000 is the target? It's going to be a massive dump to the downside. I don't understand how it's continuing to dump. My trading strategy says you're just too far away from the 21. But the pressure from the NASDAQ, the pressure from the sell-off, right? Interesting enough, we looked at the data today, and, average hourly earnings month over month, exactly the same. Nothing changed. Non-farm employment change up big. So more people employed. I mean, that's a big deal, right? And then unemployment rate was flat. So I felt like it was kind of a nothing burger. We're following the stock market here, and maybe possibly too, just, it made me hit too. Like, you have a blockchain and it gets exploited in cloud, thinks about it. It makes people kind of doubt Bitcoin a little bit. Think about it. If you were already skeptical of Bitcoin and then you read this Zcash article, you're gonna be like, yeah, I told you this blockchain stuff is nonsense. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like, it goes with the territory, does it not? So live trading here on WEEX. If you want to sign up to WEEX, we have a pinned comment. Let me get that pinned comment up and running. I don't even know if I sent the stream to the chat just yet. Okay, I did that at least. We got that cooking. Let me get the chat up and running. And God bless you all for being here with me. Lifer was having espresso to cigar and pulled in Iraq. Lifer breakfast, stacks on stacks. I love it. See? Stacks on stacks. Shout out to Mr. Miller and Co. God bless you, man. Thank you for being here. And it's funny, the people cleaning my pool right now are called Miller's Pools. Shout out to Miller's Pools. So far, having a great experience. We fired our last pool company. They were they showed up. They actually did pretty good. I mean, they showed up through the season and they did well. They didn't close up properly, right? They didn't close up properly. You know what I mean? So kind of sad. They left the jacuzzi absolutely disgusting. I'm going to show you the way they left my jacuzzi. You're not going to believe it, right? Trade in the air, up 860 on the day, taking profits. My man made 860 in the air. Look, this is his text right here. He's showing the live trade. Taking profits, 472. He's up right now. This is one of my proteges, man. People are making money in the trading group. People are learning how to trade with my style. 221, understanding patterns, understanding the point of control, the VRVP. When we lose key areas of liquidity, where we're going down. Then we use BOOKMAP. BOOKMAP loads it. BOOKMAP says we're going all the way down. All the way back down to 59.4, down to at least to 60,000. Look at all that liquidity down there. They're going to eat them up. So everyone that decided they caught the bottom, they're going to eat them up first. I'm telling you, we're not going to catch a bottom until the 4-hour flip screen and we get a 4-hour tweezer bottom. When we get a 4-hour tweet, we got one there. I went at that one. I'm going to go with the next one. My strategy is just keep going after them until I hit one. I only need to hit 3 out of 10, so it's okay if I lose. I just got to keep the course. It's not easy. That's the hardest part of trading, is to stay with your strategy even when you might lose a few times in a row. That's really what makes a lot of people lose. Like, they can't handle those 10 losses, 5 losses, 6 losses, whatever it may be. There's going to be a little bit of a trading rut every once in a while. You're going to have to trade through that. It's okay. Take a deep breath. A buddy of mine just said, hey, if he loses 3 times in a week, he takes the week off. He's done. Like, he's not going to sit there and continue to capitulate. He's going to say, well, that was a lot of losses. But like right now, look at the 5-minute. 5-minute looks like it's going to make a bear flag. 1 minute isn't a bear flag, right? Look at the head and shoulder on the 1 minute time frame. Shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder. I ain't getting no rest, baby. That looks like I could short that right now for gains. It's weird to jump in this late, but there's liquidity to 60K. We got mass capitulation. We got people bugging out. People think Bitcoin's over. This is awesome. Every cycle, they have to make Bitcoin look so bad that they think Bitcoin's never going to exist again. It's the beauty of Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin can be around for the next 100 years, there's also the idea that it can exist. You have to understand, both extremes have to exist. If Bitcoin can be here forever, then it can also be here for never. Isn't that funny? I just made that up, but it sounds pretty cool. But the idea is that, right? If Bitcoin can be forever, then it can be here for never. Like, you can't have one without the other. So that's the beauty of Bitcoin. We can play with the fact that it's never going to be here again. You can't do that with the NASDAQ and the S&P. Like, they're going to be here. But you play around with Bitcoin like it's never going to be here again. And that's the speculation. That's the beauty of it. You know, I'm just realizing it's like the beauty of Bitcoin is the idea that it can go to zero. That's actually that's the greatest thing about it. Because if it couldn't go to zero, look, I keep messing this up. If it couldn't go to zero, you couldn't make a boatload of money off of it. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't exploit amazing opportunity. You see what I mean? I don't know. I don't like really vibe shorting right now. What's going on here? Oh, yeah. You got to flip to short, Sammy. Some exchanges you don't have to, and I just use so many exchanges, I forgot. Some exchanges you do, some exchanges you don't. Do we buy the breakout? That's buying the breakout right there. We just catch that short on the low. I never buy the breakout. I buy the 21. But let's see. I mean, there's a lot of liquidity down there. It will be a big divergence. It's kind of oversold. Aping into a late short. I mean, it's a shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder. It's a sloppy, complex head and shoulder, right? Shout out to the beautiful people here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you on a Friday in the summer. The fact that we have unbelievable viewership, well above 500 people, is unreal. Like, one of the greatest shows on earth. I'm so excited for each and every one of you to be here every single day. Thank you. All right. And again, low risk on this. I'm waiting for the big reversal on the 4 hour. That's when I'm going to make most of my money here. Nice short action, though, and I'm happy people took profits. I see a lot of people making gains in the group, so I'm excited. Let's see. There was one coin yesterday that was looking pretty nice, KGEN. S&P obviously followed the NASDAQ and took a beat down. You can see shoulder, head, right shoulder, rejection of the 200 moving average. You know what I mean? No matter what your forecasting looks like, when you start to bend and then you lose the 200, then you make a head and shoulder. Now, is it over for the S&P, or is this just a kind of a... They get people to capitulate? It's kind of interesting because you're selling for... I think there's a sell-off for the IPO, all right? Sell-off for the IPO, but also then can the IPO revitalize the entire market again? It's kind of interesting, right? We're up a barely little bit amount here. Very small. I'm going to teach you how to trade low risk. Now we can bring the risk to like $100. We use the moving averages. Look, there's a quick $30. Not amazing. But it looks like we're going to capitulate somewhere down to 59.5, 60K. I'd like a little bit of 59. If we get into the 5.9s, we can really scare people. And that's, I'm the king of that fear, man. I want heavy fear. Why? Because fear creates the best prices. My whole life, I could never buy. I was never going to get rich if they didn't give me a lot of fear. You know what I mean? Fear is the key to winning. Like, you embrace fear. I love fear. Look at it. I run my YouTube channel. I have no paycheck coming in tomorrow. There's no guarantees of anything in my life. The only guarantee I have is that I show up every day. And if I show up every day, God will provide for me. I don't go to work. There's not someone there saying, hey, Sam, as long as you show up tomorrow, we got you. I made this job out of thin air. You know what I mean? Who knows what's going to happen to me? Who knows how much money I could make next year, this year, tomorrow, next week? It's open-ended. That's the beauty. It's just like Bitcoin. Because I could go to zero, I could go to the 100 mil. Or a billion, 100 billion. You know what I mean? I can go all the way to the moon. Imagine when Elon was like 17, 18 years old, if someone told him he was going to be worth $250 billion to be the richest man in the world. Funny, money doesn't even exist, though, so it doesn't even matter. It's a printed valuation. His company would never got as big if they didn't print money. You get it? If they didn't keep printing money, he couldn't be worth the valuation he's worth. So I'm not saying, no, hard work is still hard work. I'm not taking away from what Elon built. I don't want to ever bring that up. But they definitely overextend the valuation of everything in the world because of printing, right? Extreme Fear 12. What do you say? What do you say over here? That should be lower, considering. You know what I mean? I think we should be at 8 or 9 by now. Nice little gainer here, and if you're still in the short, you're printing. And again, I mean, that was a head and shoulder, 21 moving. Might get some divergence and a bounce, though. I don't trust the move too much. I'm going to trade tiny. I'm going to show you how to trade real small. I've made my millions. Playing with $70 is fun for me. It's almost like being in the garden after landscaping a giant house, you know? It's like, hey, I can do little stuff too. You know, everyone wants to see this. Anyone can watch me make more money. How about trading with small amounts? Still kind of, I don't trust it. I never buy a breakout. So that's like very rare for me to jump in after it broke out. Because I want the move. And I know the move happens on the 21. Like I move my stop to break even immediately. Look, this is how when you don't trust the trade at all. There is so much liquidity down there. We should be okay. So now look, I can't lose the trade. Very, very, very crazy. No, I had to throw a trade in for everybody. Have some fun, right? Shout out to the LIFER'S, man. It's not that serious. You know, I think sometimes I take everything so serious. Everyone's going to hate on me if I lose one trade. Everyone's going to be on me. And I have to take a deep breath and be like, man, everybody loves you, Sammy. It's not that serious. You know what I mean? A lot of pressure when you're a YouTuber. A lot of pressure when you're live streaming every day. I'm just being open about it. It can get to you. You got to kind of just push it away. Live streaming ain't easy. Anyone who streams, that kid Clavic here, he streams. He has to take all these drugs. I don't know if he does them anymore, but he used to take all these drugs just to stay in public. He couldn't handle being in public. You know? Again, I'm not in public, but, I'm out here. And I do live stream in public sometimes. I will do more kick stuff. Look at that. Look at that bounce out of nowhere. So funny. That's why I don't trust this. I don't trust any of these moves. I'm looking for the reversal on the 4 hour. You know me. Right? Dang, look at that. It looks like it's just going to continue to capitulate. 4 hour looks horrible. That looks like it's going to get dumped right now. Looks like they just went after some like small liquidity there. I don't know what they were doing on that one. I believe you're going to continue to short that. I say you go down to 60,000, 59,000. Might actually be a little entry on that wick, but I never enter wicks like that. It's very rare for me to do that. Looks like it's going lower. Let's take a look at the big picture for BTC and see what's happening for Bitcoin, but wow, look at that, man. What a short on the right shoulder right there. And I gave the head short, put the stop loss right above those wicks, get into the shoulder. It's very simple. Just trade a head and shoulder pattern. That's it. You don't have to have 1,000 skills. You don't have to know 100 things. You literally you don't have to understand liquidity. You don't have to watch 1,000 videos. You literally just have to simplify your trading style and start trading right shoulders, left shoulders, inverteds, double bottoms. You know what I mean? Cup and handles. You just got to learn your patterns. I'm telling you right now, it's that simple. Support and resistance. That's capitulation right there, beautifully. And it told us we were gonna. Man, look, now they're about to take out the low now. When they take out the low, that's gonna get people going. And now you have to look at this definitely like a bear flag, as a bunch of people did. And then you have to just kind of put this here and say, well, there's your measured move. 49,000, 50K. So this says we're not done yet. We're going to continue. I can't believe how far the 21 is from the 200. Very rare that we've continued to dump in this manner. 1 hour time frame was in a descending triangle. Last night, we even looked at it like this and say, that's a bear flag right there. It's a 21 below. I just couldn't believe how extended we were on the daily, and it made me hesitate on the short. Understand? But I say we go to, it says we're going to 56,000 and lower. And it looks like that short will continue to dump. And almost hit the measured move there, basically. Huh. So we start like we do. Remember, I told you we went over the monthly every day. I said the monthly had to close green for me to be bullish. I said if that closed bearish, we're going to have a bit of an issue. I even said the same thing on Altcoin Daily, if you watched me. They said, where are we going? I said, I don't know. It's pretty crucial on the end of the month here. Whatever happens to this monthly candle is really going to predict what's going to happen. And again, we had a green. The second that closes red, you open up a short with a stop above like the green wick. You don't even need the red wick. Just the green wick's enough. And that's money. That's a money trade right there. That's a simple way to trade with candle bodies. Here you just kind of see where it goes, and then you start figuring out once you're in the money. Go look at that 2-week chart. 2-week chart capitulated completely. And look, we had a bearish engulfing candle. 90% of the time, you're going to follow a red candle. Just understand candles on big time frames. You know, don't get caught up on small time frames. Understand candles on big time frames. When you have a bearish engulfing candle on the 2-week chart, 90% of the time, you're going to get a red candle to follow that. And this candle closes Sunday, and that's going to be one of the nastiest 2-week candles we've seen in a long time. And I don't see how we don't go to the 2-week 200 moving average, which could bring us to 42,000. This weekly is capitulating here, you know, starting to end on the stochastics RSI. It still has a ways to go. And now it's about to close below the 200 moving average. Very bearish. Very bearish. 5-day close below the 200. I told you I became a bear then. I told you that's it. We got to start shorting the market. You can't play games here. 3-day lost to 200, the 21. That was my last resort. Remember, I said maybe we bounce off the 3-day and it's a cup and handle. And I even tried the long when that long got kicked down on the daily, remember? I switched short. And then the daily head short that I talked about on the right shoulder below the 200. And that's still in the money, which is crazy. Still in the money. 12.22 just lost the 200 moving average. That's bearish for me. I just can't believe how extended this move is. I don't like to get in at the end of the move. Like, I don't like to get in the short after it's been shorting for days. I don't like to get in the long after it's been bumping for days. It's weird for me. You know what I mean? It's like I'm trading retail. But sometimes in heavy capitulation, you just have to trade. You could ape into the trend at the end. And so this says we're going to 56,000, somewhere lower. And BOOKMAP says it's bringing us to 59. So I say we're headed into the 50s, folks. And that's when people are going to get real, real scared. And then the NASDAQ and the S&P are going to start to dump. And everyone's going to get real bearish. Okay? And then we're going to have and then people are going to sell off for SPACEX. And then SPACEX might crash. They're not a profitable company. I bought into SPACEX. I'm not saying, I speculated because I plan on holding it for 10 years. Whatever SPACEX I buy right now, I will hold for 10 years. Give it an Amazon time run. You know what I mean? It should be the next Amazon for space and exploration. You know? No better. There's no better company recently that could hit some heights, so could this be the capitulation finally? So far from the daily 200 moving average. Like it's unsustainable. I don't see, and look how the daily's in the shaded region on the RSI. No bull div on the daily though tells us we may get a lower low or just maybe a V-shaped recovery, man. You don't even need a bull div. This is like, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if like 7 days from now, we're back at 73,005. And this became one of the greatest buys for Bitcoin right now. It's heavy fear. You know what I mean? You have to find out what kind of person you are. Like, who are you? I know who I am. I know exactly who I am. All right? Let me show you who I am right now. Let me show you who I am. And what I mean by that is what I'm about to do. What I'm about to do for you. That's not what Bitcoin can do for you, right? And let's go from wallet account to spot. And I'm about to show you what you do in heavy fear, all right? We're going to go to spot trading here, all right? On BTCC. No, on WEEX. wait. Spot trading on WEEX. And WEEX is giving, right back. WEEX is doing something cool. Spin to win World Cup VIP tickets. So you want to register, then you want to spin. And so you trade to get these spins, and then when you get a spin, so it's just an added way to win on top of your trading. It's kind of cool, you know what I mean? So jump on in today if you want. It's already there. So, you might not know about it. You might be part of WEEX and just not know. So I just want to remind you. And so we're going to be buying more Bitcoin today. I mean, it's a very heavy Bitcoin buying time. It's heavy fear. So $5,000 worth of Bitcoin. You know what I mean? That's it. I'm not playing around, man. $5,000 worth of Bitcoin. Here we go. Post this to Twitter. Put this out today. My whole team, send this out, man. Buying $5,000 worth of Bitcoin right now. Bang. Look at that. We just did it. We just did it. And then look, I'm going to refresh and you're going to see $400 in my account. I just spent $5,000 on Bitcoin. A lot of people are going to buy a watch. A lot of people take their place out to dinner. Maybe they're going to buy real estate. I don't know what they'll do. I continue to buy chunks of Bitcoin in the $5,000 to $10,000 region whenever we're in heavy fear. Will I regret this when we go to 30K, 40K? No. It's only going to be down $2,500. I can handle that. I'll be okay. I'll buy more down there. You see what I'm saying? But you got to be able to have conviction at the lows. That's what I've learned. This is where you start buying. You don't start buying the top at 126,000. This is where you start, and again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I'm saying you should be taking as financial advice. This is where I start buying. All right, you do whatever makes you happy. I can't force you to do anything. I don't know your trading style. I don't know your situation. I don't know what you're doing. I do know, look at this giant bullish div on the 1 hour time frame. Suggests that this is the end. Like, this can't continue to capitulate. We have to have some reversal here. I'm honing in on this 4 hour for a reversal. I'm waiting for that green candle to create the wick, and I'm going to ape in just like this one. Eventually, I'm going to catch it. I know I will. This is extreme sell-off. The 4 hour is that's the deepest I've seen the 4 hour in a long, long time. Understand? You got to take that into account. You can't play games with that. So, how many people buying more Bitcoin today? Let me know. Let me put a poll out. And it's about believing in what you believe in. It's not even about making money. You know what I mean? It's about believing what you believe in. Are you buying more Bitcoin today? Yes or no? Let me know in this pin poll here. Are you buying more Bitcoin? Let us know inside the poll here. All right. 27 votes already. Back and forth here. 38% yes, 62% no. Sam always looking for bullishness. Let us bears have our day. We could be bullish in a week. I have never seen anything like it. Are you enjoying the stream? Show your appreciation and hit the like button. And again, I just got one. Like, let's break this down. I just got 1/5 of a Bitcoin. I mean, 1/12 of a Bitcoin. I mean, that's a pretty big deal. Look, I'm going for more Bitcoin here. That 0.12 Bitcoin just burned to 2.1. I had 0.12, now it's 0.21. I already have 1/5 of a Bitcoin there. I keep grinding little by little. Before I know it, I'm going to have another whole Bitcoin. I do this, and next thing you know, 10, 20 years from now, I'm going to look back and say, how did I end up with 100 Bitcoins? Because I just slowly grabbed them here and there without thinking about it. I wasn't money hungry. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing the most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show, baby. Hey, if you got your trading down, but you just need more money, you just need more access to more funds, we've got you at BitFunded. Jump on into BitFunded today and access more funds. Get trading challenges, find your way, use your trading style to gain more money here on BitFunded, all right? Pretty cool, man. So if you need funding, if you'd like to get into funding, we do have funding at BitFunded. Appreciate that. Okay, moving forward. We were on the daily, right? Yeah, so the daily to me has capitulated. If we're going lower, fine, but I just feel like we have to make like a 6 to 7 day bear flag here. Like, or it could be a downtrending flag. It might be a downtrending flag the way we're kind of capitulating there. But you put it upside down, right? And you look for a trend line or something, and you got like this, and you got this. It kind of says you'll come back to the bottom of the channel, even if you're going to eventually dump. You might do something like this and then break down. I don't think people realize, man, $43,000 Bitcoin seems legit to me. You know what I mean? They seem like good areas for BTC. You got to take this into, you got to be real about it so you can buy the low prices. If you're afraid of the low price, you act like they don't exist, you're not going to be able to take advantage of them. You got to be so real with yourself with price action. You got to be okay with whatever happens. I'm down millions in Bitcoin right now, millions of dollars. I didn't come to this earth to be obsessed with money. Sam, but you made all this money and you have money and you do stuff with money, but you don't talk. I got obsessed with my work ethic. I got obsessed with my trading style. I got obsessed with doing what I do every day. The money followed that work ethic. I listened to Jim Rohn, people richer and smarter than me, that were older than me with more wisdom than me. And they told me if you want to get rich, you got to find something you love or a business you can run. Maybe you don't love it, but a business that runs. And you got to do it every day no matter what. You got to show up. You got to outperform your competitors. Think about it. Every industry has human beings in it that wake up every morning and put in as much effort as they can. If you just do your industry and don't take a day off, you do 7 days a week. I'm telling you right now, I've been doing 7 days a week now for 5 years. 5 years I've been outworking 99% of the human population. You know how many people want their weekends? You know how bad I would love to just not stream Saturday night at 8 p.m., but I do it anyway, man. So it's like, it is what it is. 7 days a week, folks. Think about it. The average person works 5 days. They take 2 days off. They take 8 days off a month that I don't. You times that by 12, that's 96 days a year they're taking off. And then funny, at 365, it's almost a third of the year. You know, not really, but it's, you know, it's a lot more than you realize. And so 96 more days I'm creating, I'm maximizing my business, I'm pushing revenue, I'm promoting, you know, I'm creating a list. It just, while the rest of the world decides those days aren't for them. And so everyone says, well, how did Sam get ahead? How did Sam become successful? Very simple. Sam didn't take a day off. Very simple. Doesn't mean I don't rest. Doesn't mean I don't take time to relax. Yesterday, I walked my kids to a tiny little beach. I left my wife at home on my walking boot. I walked my kids to a tiny beach. We sat there and played with rocks, laughed, had the best time, me and my 3 daughters. They filled my soul. I looked out over the ocean. I let the sun into my pores, right? And then I walked them to an ice cream shop. We had ice cream together. And then we walked home laughing, giggling. And it was probably one of the best days of my entire life. You know what I mean? And I spent 4 hours from 3 o'clock to 7:30 with my kids, man. And I didn't stare at the charts. And I didn't run to every single update in the Discord. And I lived my life, man. And I enjoyed every single moment of it. So I want you all to know I do work 7 days a week. But I spend time with my children. I make time for my family. And I'm not that guy that says, no, daddy's not here right now. I don't do that. All right? That's what Will Smith said about himself in his profession. Yeah. You can't be lazy if you're going to be successful. Yeah. Close my master's shorts and put it all in Bitcoin today. Interesting. Out of all my positions at 109, because Sammy's teachings, looking for re-entry in the 40s. He gives the sauce. So he sold everything at 109. Kyle, unbelievable what you did. Good for you, man. You're home every day working your craft. Enjoy life. Enjoy life, lifer. Thank you, man. God bless you. It is nice to be home, man, every single day. Octopus formation on the weekly. 22K incoming. I wouldn't doubt it, man. Sam, saw your message. We contact the winners by email, waiting for a reply. My best regards to you and your family. God bless Guillermo Muck. We love you, man. Hope everything's going well with BTCC. Same here, Sam. I'm pushing my movie every day. Now I have 3 movie stars attached. Effects, artists, producers, building a team to make it happen. Can't do it alone. Dang, I want to be up on that. You must put your work ethic into something that can make money. I spent 30 years in emergency medicine as a paramedic and never made over 50K, working minimal 90 hours a week. Help people, but I'm broke. Well, you had to start putting that money into an investment somehow. I was making probably less than you at one point. I was making 175 a day, man. And I turned it into money. Funny how Super Chat didn't show. Interesting. Maybe it did. Love this guy here. Shout out to Vegas Claw in the house. We love you, man. Shout out to Guillermo Muck, man. I represent a BTCC. And he's in the group too. And if you need anything, he's always there. Super awesome. All right. You are the GOAT. No. God is the GOAT, man. Money equals time. You need to make enough money to get back all the time that having a day-to-day job takes away from you. Exactly. Thanks for everything, and I missed when I was around with 30 on the live. And great job, you deserve it. But one day, bring back the iconic pancake hoodie. God bless you, man. Wow, Tommy G, man, an OG. When there was 30 people on the live stream, man. Brooklyn in the house, man. Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Daily work is key. Don't gotta grind 16 hours a day, but the compounding effect of day in and day out adds up fast. Exactly. Like, I don't gotta work 10, 15 hours every single day. Some days I do, right? 160 stops to the big. I can't wait to get out of this company. I'm striving for the best. You will, Crypto Taco. If you focus on it, you desire it, and you pray for it, say, God, help me create a new life. Help me form a new life. Help me do something new with my life. And it'll happen, man. I know it will. Look, shoulder, head, right shoulder. Bit of an inverted head and shoulder on the 1 minute time frame. Somewhat of a reversal pattern here. Probably maybe a good time to get out of the shorts for now. I don't know, though. I say that, and then it starts to go right. Looking for this flag to break out. Looking for us to get the reversal. Really want to see the 1 hour finally begin to get this bounce. Very strong bullish div. 4 hour never been this oversold in the shaded region. I haven't seen the 4 hour shaded like that. I'm scanning the entire 4 hour stochastics RSI. Right there in February, August. What did I just do? I moved it up or down? Yeah. Dude, August of 2024. I'm trying to see when I saw it actually shade out like that. Like here it got shaded, right? No, it never actually got the shading. You see what I'm looking for? There it is right there. So August 18th of 2023 was the last time I saw the 4 hour in this way. Make sure to check your inboxes and spam box. We've contacted the Rolex winners this week. Everyone, if you won a Rolex, you got contacted this week by BTCC. That's a big deal. I want to see you 3 people. I actually want to have you all on a live stream, showing it off, They might give you the away. You could either probably take a rollie or take the money. I don't know. But I will take the rollie, man, to remember it for the rest of my life, man. You know what I mean? Nothing like your first rollie, I'm telling you. But shout out to everyone, man, that jumped on in to BTCC. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you. We love you. And thank you, Guillermo. That's amazing what you did for me, Muck. You've always gone above and beyond for me. You've given me the benefit of the doubt no matter what. Super awesome, man. And, yeah, congrats, man. And we're not done, man. We're not even close to done yet. So just got to get through this month and we'll be back at it. I got the stream time charts with the LIFER'S, gym/therapy, then my shift tonight. Hustle don't stop. God bless Stack McChange in the house. We love you, Stack. Thank you for being here, man. And you can see I keep money on this exchange. 115 grand right there, right? So I trust my money on WEEX, man. I do eventually take it off. Like, I don't keep Bitcoin. I had 1 Bitcoin on there. I send it off. I actually got to send that Bitcoin off soon. Every couple of months, you should ask yourself, how much money do I have on exchanges? Not your coins, not your crypto, man. No matter what exchange it is. Always make sure you're keeping the majority of your wealth self-custodied. You got to take that. And how do I do that? I do that with TREZOR. TREZOR, man. And actually, we could be doing that today. Anyone need a TREZOR Model T wallet? We can do a TREZOR Model T wallet. I believe my wife brought them. I could ask her. Love being here. Stack, thank you so much, man. You've been so awesome to me since the first day. I remember the first day we did a one-on-one together, man. And you became part of the fold. You actually took it seriously. You really listened. Now you're an elite trader that posts inside my group. Like, this guy, Stack, was just a regular person that met me. He saw me on live. We're amazing too, Sam. We also have the World Cup campaign running for the Discord. That's so awesome. So check out the Discord. We got a BTC World Cup campaign running in there. All right. I got a TREZOR Oh, yeah. I think, did I hook you up, right? I think you got one that day, right? Who needs a TREZOR? Yes, Sam, I would love one. Okay. All right. So we'll do a TREZOR giveaway today. We got wallets for you guys to give away, all right? Eventually, you might need to translate it into a quantum-resistant wallet in the next 10 years, but this will get you going. You know what I mean? I would love one. 121. No homo. Lucky guy. Hey, okay. All right. So to win a TREZOR, I always do something funny. All right? All right. So I'm going to do something here. I'm going to come up with an animal and a number. You're going to have to give the animal and the number. The number will be small. So here we go. All right. The number's between 1 and 70. All right. And it's an animal. So like here's an example. Eagle 57. All right. That's not what I wrote. Write down. All right. I'm not going to. So you write Eagle 57. So you have to write an animal and a number between 1 and 70. Whoever gets the animal and the number gets the TREZOR. All right. So, right, this guy's got a donkey 77, pig 16, monkey 23, 15 fox. I'll let it slide if you put the thing first, but you should put the animal first. All right. 7 giraffe, bear 33. Right. This is so funny, man. Ooh, someone in here. Someone in there. I saw the animal. I did see the animal once already. Wow, this is crazy. We got bear 33, cat 69, zebra, fish, monkey, snake, silverback. You guys are awesome. Now, it won't be that specific. It'll just be an animal. Bull. I didn't do bull. That's too obvious, right? No, I shouldn't say that. You're good. I like the guy that said pink elephant. That's funny. Alligator, lion 18. I like that. This is goat 23. That's so cool. Oh, I feel like we might have gotten it. Someone in here was really close. They were like 16 numbers away. They had the right animal. Someone in here has the right animal. I'm staring at the right animal right now. Someone in here is very close. Someone is 6 away. They got the right animal. They're very close. Someone is again very close. Wow, 2 people were like painstakingly close. This guy is, someone right here is very close. He's got the right animal. He's like 7 numbers away. Crazy. If that's you, just change it 7 numbers. You got it. Oh, you guys picked up. You guys are smart. Some people were smart. They figured out what the animal was. Some of you know the animal now. I can see some of you know the animal. Now, can you get the number? Someone just got the number, not the animal. This is crazy. Will it happen the way we want it to happen? Oh. Sometimes I capitulate. I almost get to the point where like, will it ever happen? But it always does. Oh my gosh, someone was so close right here. They're 1 number off. If they had just changed 1 number, they had it. They had the animal and the number. They were so close. And if you might put it in, if I can't see. Oh, I think I saw it. Someone right here is 1 number off. They got it. Someone that you're seeing on screen right now is there. They're just 1 number off. They have the animal. They're 1 number away. 1 number away. 1 number away. Shark, elephant. A lot of you guys know the number. It's weird. I'm seeing the number more. Someone here is 1 away. Someone I know is 1 away. Someone that I've talked to all the time. You're 1 away. If you know who you are, you send me emails. You're 1 away. You're so close. I got it. Knockwoodus, elephant 44. He hits it, man. Elephant 44. It's so crazy that someone always gets it. Noquitus. You won yourself a TREZOR hardware wallet. If you are in a different part of the country, we'll send you money to buy a TREZOR wallet. All right, like the $110 or whatever it is. But like if you want the TREZOR, let us know. It is hard to ship to like I don't know, crazy parts of the world, but let us know. Hopefully you're in the Northeast. All right. Email us from this channel right here, your YouTube channel, Chris Noquitinis. You just won yourself a TREZOR wallet, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, brother. So we're watching Bitcoin capitulate inside of a flag here on the 1 minute time frame. It's Friday after mass liquidations. Nice little short this morning that did play out. 63,000 to 60,000. $3,000 dump for Bitcoin. The system did tell us to short it last night. I didn't take it. I'm not going to act like I was the greatest in sliced bread. I actually sometimes make mistakes. I actually sometimes don't take the best trade. I sometimes don't hit it. It's rare. I hit it more than I don't, but if you can believe it, I sometimes don't hit. It's crazy, right? Tightness, can we get this move further to 62,189 for BTC, right? And I always forget, I don't like listening to the singing. Like, it's like, I don't need that singing. Bit of a cup and handle here. Inverted head and shoulder of sorts. See us busting up to the 200 on the one. Then we'll see what happens here. But no guarantees, too. Let's actually look at this both ways. Let's be open-minded. Something like this, it could capitulate. It could go lower. Technically, it should be going lower. It's the 21. It is the model upside down, no? And it doesn't look amazing, though. Head and shoulder-y. Could go either way, technically, the length of the pole. Or the base of the triangle, though. See it go to 62,154. Getting very tight inside the angle here. $18,221.33. Technically, the system that I run with says it should be a short. Because your 21's below the 200 and you've consolidated, right? If you just keep sticking to the same script. But I just, on a local Friday, that bullish div on the 4 hour tells me that we're going to have to make a move back to the upside. Just waiting for this 4 hour to reverse, man. If it doesn't reverse, at least it consolidates into some type of bear flag or something. Which may be the case. This may be the next low. The stock market takes a beat down and Bitcoin takes a... I mean, that's actually a pretty big leg. You see that? That would be a massive move down to 49,000. It looks likely, to be honest. Right now, this is the most likely scenario. Even if we get the capitulation wick, we'll turn it, I need this inverted head and shoulder. We got to get back up. Wow, Bitcoin's struggling right now yet again. 60,693, not able to hold any key level. Looks like it may fold on the 1 minute now. Funny, this reminds me of my dad. I always tell you guys this. Always remind me of my mom and dad, this song right here. Wanted to show you a video of my dad, if you wanted to check it out. I think I can handle it today. me see here. I was remote chief, right? Vlogging in a quarry, running amok, right? Look at there's the cup and handle now. This is how I used to look, man. This is my old neighborhood in Boston. Look at that. I keep the audio off but look, that's my old neighborhood in Boston. Funny. This is where I grew up, everybody. This is the neighborhood I grew up in. There's the city right there. I lived like a 20-minute ride into the city. There was a pond behind my house. This is where I started it all, man. Right there, man. Crazy. Here's my dad. Ready? Let's get my dad in here. Let me take off the news. I haven't listened to my dad. I haven't seen my dad in so long.
7-on-7. There's no game. We'll only play for 7 minutes. 7 men on each side. 2-minute halftime. Everybody plays. We beat Montana last week.
What do you say, Dad, on your son's birthday?
I don't know. I remember when he
I look like such a...
Happy birthday.
Oh, man, I was like 30. My mom still gave me a cake. My parents are so nice, man.
Cake, I realized that going home to see my parents was the greatest gift I could have ever given myself. And I hope to be as good as a parent as they were to me, to my daughter one day.
That was a whole cake, and now it is a piece of cake.
Huh. Anyway. I love being in the woods. I love hanging out. Before I became a trader, I was like a nature guy, vlogging and streaming and flying drones, and that's all I did, man. But that was my dad. That was my dad. Sorry about that. I don't know why I did that, but just thinking of my dad, man. My dad passed away. Tight channel here. See if we can get back to the 200 moving average. Big gap, too. Want to see if we can make it up there. But, man, it's a sketchy day, and it could go either way. And honestly, we should just keep... Like, at the end of the day, it seems like the shorts are in control. And the shorts just keep paying, right? So it's almost like when in doubt, just short the market. You should make more money than when longing. You know what I mean? When in doubt, just short the market, baby. That's it. Shout out to my man, Elephant44. Unbelievable that you hit that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Thanks for sharing, man. Yeah. God rest his soul. Thank you. Yeah. Jesus defeated the grave. He's in a better place. Thank you. Amen. We don't die no more, right? We don't have to deal with that no more. All right? We don't. That's not how we do it, right? Shout out to all the awesome comments. I'm reading so many people share their stories. I am just cutting some onions right now. I was just cutting some onions, and, you know, they just got to my eyes a little bit, man. Wow. You know what I mean? Sam, your evolution from past to present is amazing. Hey, man. We can do anything we put our minds to, guys and girls. We can do anything we put our minds to. Don't let anybody get in your way and tell you you can't do something with your life. Get rid of those people immediately. Get away from them. They don't have any place in your life. You know, they don't exist to you, man. Get rid of negative people. They don't exist. They're a waste of time. They are pissed. They didn't do something with their life, and they want to drag you down with them. Stay away from them. Stay away. Hang out with doers and believers, man. Hang out with doers and believers, and you'll feel it the second you're around them. Like me and Legendary God King. I never met the dude in my life. We hung out for 10 minutes. And we already knew that we were both people that wanted to create, wanted to make energy, wanted to make it happen, man. See, he even wrote, I love seeing you that happy. He's a pure soul, man. You know what I mean? And we struggle. Us pure souls, man, we struggle. We get caught up in a lot. You know what I mean? It's crazy what happens when you only have winners in your life. 100%, man. You are the opportunity. You're the best, Sam. God bless. God bless you, man. I'm sorry about your dad, man. I'm sorry, MLR 1337. God bless you, man. My mom passed away a year ago this month. Mr. Everyday, me too, man. My mom also passed away. I feel my dog passed away in my home, and she was like a kid to me. We moved away together and grew together. Thought she was going to be with me to see me make it. But God had other plans. God bless her, man. Much love, Sammy. Much love, Servando. Supervillain writes, your journey is truly inspiring. Never give up. Never surrender. Never. 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 Like, I don't give a dang. Like, how much they rip me up. How much, you know what I mean? How many trades I miss out on. Whatever happens, I'm going to keep pushing. My biggest trade is yet to come, man. I'm going to make $1 million on this channel. You guys going to be, I'm going to make $100,000 trade on this channel. I know it, man. Wow, I didn't know you lost your dad, man. I don't think we ever got to talk about it. Wow, we lost our dads pretty close around the same time. 3 years for me, 2 years for you, man. I just texted my mom and dad. Thanks for the reminder. Yo, you're awesome, man. I'm happy I was able to put that thought through for you. Yeah. Our parents who are no longer with us raised great people, and their love is in us forever. Yeah. And it lives on in us forever. And their love lives on in us. Yeah, yeah. You're a very real person, Sammy. I love it. God bless you. My dad was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer today. I'm sorry to hear that. Forbenzinol, man. I'm hearing about the forbenzinol. I'm hearing a lot about it, so. But he was a Marine. I raised by. That's amazing. Crypto opened as a legendary trade. I think I saw. Yeah, he feels like this is capitulation bottom. You know, are you enjoying the stream? Show your appreciation. LIFER'S vibe strong. Here we are for a reason. 3.5 years ago, I lost my dad suddenly. He was my best friend. Yeah. First time here, and this is beautiful. You got my sub. Saw this in 10 minutes. You're a good guy. Have a great day. God trades. Thank you, man. Lasting Motivation Channel. God bless you, man. Thank you. I don't try to be someone different than I am. I just try to be me. Everyone hears the radio voice and talks, you know, some people talk smack, but most people are pretty good to me. My dad died when I was 25. Kills me at least once every day. I can't believe that. I'm 44. My mom is visiting me at the beach in Wilmington. Still cleaning my place. Driving me crazy, but reorganizing my kitchen. Yeah, you better make sure it's perfect for her. She gonna be going through the cabinets. Nah. Crypto is not a dodgy dude. I've met him. He's a good friend of mine. He's nothing close to dodgy at all. Very simple guy. Opens up big trades. Makes exchange-based money. Does his thing. Got into Bitcoin early. You know what I mean? Made millions and millions. Probably worth 50, 60 million. Maybe 100 mil. The guy's amazing. I strive to be alive because my dad only knew me as a child. I pray I'm forever here for my kids. Love is love, Lifer. They get to see you win in more ways than one. Still winning with them within. God bless you, Stack. Stack, how many kids you have? I didn't know you had kids, man. I lost my dad 7 years ago. It still hurts. For anyone who still has parents, tell them you love them. Dang, man. Hit a main gas line digging my fence. Grateful to be alive today. Dang, bro. Enjoy the victory. Spirit and alive as well. We all should be proud of who we are. Amen. Bible verse of the day. I don't know. Let someone give it to us. It does. Right now, it's saying we're going lower. Look, we were capitulating out of this now. 59,000 looks likely. Look, BOOKMAP is suggesting we're getting sucked down to 59.5. That's where we're going. So that's what it's telling us. I lost my dad 5 years ago. My mom passed last November. I lost my job 1 month after. Family of 4 counting on me. Tough times. Hey, the hardest times are the best. They make you the strongest. The easiest times don't make you that tough. No. I mean, when I do, I'm speaking in the existence. Yeah, no. God bless you. No. It's all good. I didn't think so either. I'm pretty sure that's how you were saying it. I wasn't sure, man. You never know, man. Stack gets around. I don't know if you kind of, you spread those loins. You know what I mean? Sam, can I get a 1-2-1? I know you're busy these days, but I would love to do that. Can I get a one-to-one? I mean, if you email my wife until you really, really need it, we could possibly make time. Yeah. I live 2 miles with my parents, and I visit them every weekend so I can be present as much as I can while they are here. 2 miles. Wow, and you drive a lot. 60 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour. That's about almost 3 hours, right? Yeah. I lost my dad of ALS 4 years ago. Nice that we can remember our dads getting so close to Father's Day. Amen, man. I guarantee lower prices. Yeah. Miami Life, Baby Stick, and move. Oh, you're funny. I had a dream of Sammy last night. So funny. I just remembered. So funny. Dude, you know, my other buddy said he had a dream with me too. That's weird when you're like online. People can dream about you. Like I've dreamed about Biggie. I've dreamed about famous people, right? It's because I wouldn't know about them if they weren't famous. Like, so we capitulated down to 60,355. We bounced back quickly to get rejected, almost like a double top there. You can see at 61.2. No dice. And honestly, it looks like we're going lower down to 59.5. Why don't I jump on the short right now? I just didn't get it at the perfect time. I like to nail it and be taking profits now. So, for your $3 future trading fund, thank you. 2 years watching the Lifer, man. That kickstarted my trading. I'm moving back to Boston end of this month. So awesome, man. What part of the Boston you moving back to? God bless you, bro. 2 years watching the Lifer, the man that kickstarted my trading. I think I kickstarted a lot of people's trading careers. Some people are on YouTube now because of me. Some people are actually live streaming trading from what they've learned, man. My dad is addicted to alcohol. I can't even have him around, and it's pretty sad. I'm sorry to hear that, man. My dad used to say, I have 3 kids, one of each. You're funny. You take a shot. You take a short. No. Crypto Twitter says Bitcoin is definitely going to zero. Time to start looking for longs, right? A lot of liquidity to the downside. For me, there's something I will see in the chart, and then I'll be bullish and back. No sign of that. Amen. Are you enjoying the stream? Show your appreciation and hit the like button. I mean, we need a bull div on the weekly. Yeah. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord makes his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turns his face towards you and gave you peace. Amen. Numbers 66, 24, 26. This does look like we're going to capitulate down now to 59,652. $1,000 move for Bitcoin. Philippines 4:6 verse is so awesome. Thank you. Without Ben, most of us would never have stayed the trading journey. Isn't that crazy? And he's gone now? So nuts. In a way, I feel like I carried the torch. You know, Ben helped me so much, and then it's another reason I don't give up because of what happened to Ben and other people in the space. I can't give up, man. The space can't stop. We have to keep crypto alive. You've been helping me with this crypto bot. I've been milling with how much and detailed it is. Yeah. Anyone want to build me a bot? Out of the kindness of your heart, you just want to spend the time and build me the bot, watch me every day and work on it, and then hand it to me, and then we can, you know, I mean, I'll probably definitely hook you up, but if anyone wants to build me a bot, let me know. You might understand it better than me. I've built a bot with my trading style. It's interesting. Yeah, BitBoy Ben, yeah. Shout out to BitBoy, man. I love you, man, and I don't agree with everything that happened. I don't agree with a lot of things that happened and what he did. With his marriage and everything, but thou shalt not judge, man. You know what I mean? I'm not here to judge people. I'm here to live my life. All I know is Ben saw me online, pushed for me to go on his big channel, which he didn't have to give a dang about me. And to this day, I have family and friends that I hang out with that say, I wouldn't know you if I didn't watch you on BitBoy. Legendary God King said he saw me on BitBoy, right? So many people saw me on BitBoy, man. It's how I got a big start. To this day, like if I ever got more of that, you know, I was just on Altcoin Daily last week. It was like the first time I got featured in a long time. Right? I love when Sin City you're doing. You guys should team up. We did already team up in a way, if you think about it. Yeah. 77th Street sweep it ticket today. Let's go. You're funny. 77. Yeah. Once I get the final version, I can reach out to you and you can test it on your own. No strings attached. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. I've been working on a bot with your trading style. Still working on it. Everyone is. That's the saddest thing. That is like, it's like That's why I have to make my own soon, because everyone's going to steal my style and make a bot out of it. My style is legit. Like, it's awesome. But you know what? If I help millions of people make millions of dollars, it is what it is, right? I miss the times where Lifer always dominated the score on ATB and win. We used to do it so much, right? Sam, I saw you on ATB. Yep. I've been building a bot for 7 months. I'm releasing a 4, but I only have 1. I'm also finished with it. First one will be altcoins only. Second will be major crypto coins. Third will be both combined. Yeah, if anyone has a major bot you think really works and is hot, we could work together. If I think it's awesome, maybe we could cut you in and we could do something. You know what I mean? Yeah, you could judge people's marriages. There's a lot of people out there that have real mental illness you can't help, no matter how hard. Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah. Find you on ATB. See another person. I've been sharing your channel with all my coworkers in the UPS warehouse. Thank you. Yeah, I know where Nahant is. I know Nahant Beach. Of course I know Nahant Beach. Yeah. I know Nahant. Yeah. I found you through Ben, Scottish Crypto, and a lot of my favorite people. I seen you on Fox 5 DC. That's crazy. Some people really did come from the Fox 5 interview. Like, they saw me on TV, and then they ended up going a bit. I found you on TV, man. Like, that's bugging me out right now. Like, I found you on Fox News. Like, really? You found me on Fox News? Saying that just is like a dream come true, man. It's like, I definitely contact you once I finish it and test it all. Definitely will, bro. Hopefully we can make something work. Okay. Watertown, I used to reside. Oh, yeah. My buddy's from Watertown. Sulo, the Sulo family. Cranston, Rhode Island. I already sent an email with example TA. Thank you. That's where my fiance and all her family are from. She was raised there. Nahant. Amen. She's probably a sweet girl, man. Boston girls, man. Massachusetts girls are good girls, bro. Not all, though. I'm just, but most. They come from good families, man. There's good ethics in Boston. Saw you on ATB. Been watching you every day since. See that? Found you on ATB 2021. Look at that. 1 hour closed green. I don't remember how I found you, but I did. Shout out to Jesse Mollett. No, I'm just Smollett. J Mollett. Shout out to J Mollett. I'm in the 99, but my boss can't see the group. Analyzing from YouTube are harder, but it's scraping your style over the next 3. You're funny. I must be tripping because I swear there's a bull div on the weekly. Sam, thanks for all the positive vibes you shared over the years. It's influenced me without a doubt. Like to give some back, so if you're interested, take a look at the emails I sent you about the movie. I will, man. I'm going to. Where I sent a message to you, sir. I'd like to show you the AI I've been working on for the past 2 years. Email me at cryptolifers@gmail. Who's your hockey pick? You watching the Stanley Cup? I just want to see the Vegas Knights take it for my buddies at Sin City Crypto so they can all wild out. I found you on ATB 2022, see? I really appreciate all your hard work and your passion. I actually built an indicator inspired by your strategy. Huge thanks for the knowledge. Send it to me, man. Let me use it. Like, that would be the nicest thing you could do is let me play with it. Email me, cryptolivers@gmail. I found because all the guys I follow would disappear when Bitcoin moves, so I Googled live trading. Sad what happened to Ben, but money amplifies character, and he was a lot. Amen. It amplified, yeah, exactly. If you're strong in nature, money will amplify that. I also grok who the best teacher channel on YouTube, and it led me to you. Dude, that's crazy. I asked Grok who's the best technical analysis channel on YouTube. That's crazy. Like, to me, that's like amazing. AI scanned it and was like, well, by AI's status, it's this man. That's nuts. Sorry, we're not trading too much today. We're kind of getting to know each other a little bit. That's how Fridays I tend to be a little more laid back. It's Friday. Monday, you won't get this. We'll be all business on Monday. No BS. Like, it's very rare I'll get personable on Monday. It is all like trade. Tuesday, Wednesday, too, it's very strictly trading. Saturday and Friday, I tend to get a little more personable. The show gets a little more open. Because it's Friday, it's usually lower volume. It's slow. We got to have fun, you know? We can't get so tight all the time. We can't just be like, we can't be all tightened up. I'll be honest, man. I'm looking for this 4-hour reverse. The daily is too far for the 21. It doesn't make sense. I'm sticking to my years of knowing this. All right. I mean, now it's a bit of an inverted head and shoulder about to bounce up to the 200 moving average, no? You have to remember, just days like these on low volume, they'll just like rip it down, rip it up. Like, you'll trot along this and they'll go like this and then they'll bring it up, then they'll bring it down. Because of the low volume, the spread isn't tight. See, in heavy volume, I'm buying, then there's a buy here, then there's a buy here, and so the buys shred up. In low volume, there's a couple buys here, but then they come down to get the short, and then it's like, it's chop. Chop is low volume. You know what I mean? I love Ask AI, like, you know what I mean? And it's like, I had to ask it too. It's like, you want pause, no hype trading. You want live, high energy daily commentary where you can throw a coin in a super chat, get instant TA while the market's moving. Crypto Lifer is one of the best options out there. Your consistency and community focus separate you from the most of the hype channels. You're crushing it with daily streams. Most creators burn out after a few months. You've been at it for years. Article start directly other specific channel, give feedback what can push you into the top 3 spots. Yes. Get me there. You know what I mean? There's the, damn, I kind of wanted to jump in on that, but I don't, shoulder, head, right shoulder. Reversal on the 1 hour time frame. Finally getting a tweezer bottom. Could this be the actual bottom? I want to just keep going at the bottom till I catch the bottom. You know what I'm saying? I believe this is you're so far from the daily 21, man. Like, but again, we got the liquidity down here though. We may make one more, the daily needs a bull div. But they did, look, it was thicker down there before. Now it's kind of like just 60K. This is the track, right? You gotta feel good every day of your life. You gotta push for feeling good. You gotta make it happen. You gotta go out, baby. Let's go. I will not do the same thing every day with my life. I will push every single day to make it happen. Nothing can stop us, baby. We can, we will, we are the best, baby. Let's do this all the way. All the way. Inverted head and shoulder coming. Dig us out of this hole. First up, finally have somewhat of a reversal. Can we get the 4 hour tweezer bottom though, please? And you can see, I knew we were going to be in chop between like 60,005 and 61,000 the whole show. Let's take a look. We were looking at KGEN last night. Did it actually continue to move? It did. Shout out to anyone that joined last night. I talked about KGEN. And I said KGEN could break out of this flag. Head up to 21. It went to 21. It didn't hit 21.87, but it went to 21. Now look at this thing. This thing looks like it's about to moon, man. So you do you. And I don't really like care much. Like, I'm not like hugely passionate about this coin. I noticed it when it went on this run. about a month ago, right? June 1st? No, not a month. Sorry, 5 days ago. Oh, I saw this run. Yeah, I was about to say. I noticed it when it went on this run. Come on, right. And then it crashed down. I was like, it's one of those. But now I see it kind of gaining steam again. And the whole market wasn't amazing. Last night, it looked bullish. I put it out to the trading group inside of our weekly screen share. Every single Thursday night, I do a private weekly screen share with the crew. And we go over every single... I'm hiccuping, man. We go over every single thing Bitcoin. And then we go over tons of altcoins. As many as I can for that night. If I see something hot. Sometimes if I think the market's horrible, I won't go over altcoins. I'll say we're gonna sit tight. Dang, man. Let me see if I can open up one of these soda waters and get rid of this hiccup. I just hiccuped up into the chug, which I was hoping didn't happen, but it did. I mean, oh my God. I got a burp now. Quick, mute the mic. KGEN looks hot. I don't know what's going on with this coin. I'm going to research it right now and see what's up. But I mean, look at the 21 and the 200. It's doing what I like on the 4-hour time frame. You could say a little bit of bear div. Maybe it comes down for a double bottom, but man, it's got momentum. I'd watch this closely. 3-to-1 risk reward ratio. KGEN. So this is something that, I watch the market. When the market has a nasty red day, you look around the whole market. Be 5. Let's say there's like 5. We know there's millions of coins, but there's like 5,000 really popular coins. And then usually when the market dumps, like 4,900 of them are down. 100 of them are sideways, and then there's like 50, and then there's be like 10 that are just ripping. And I always seem to find those 10 because I scan the market like a maniac. Just like you, man. You're a crypto freak. You guys are crypto freaks, man. You guys are crypto fruitcakes. You love this stuff. You guys love it as much as I do. We're all crypto fruitcakes, man. I don't want to say fruitcake because a fruitcake's, you know what I mean? But we're crypto freaks, man. We love crypto. We can't stop. Like, we thought we were going to stop so many times. We can't. We don't have control over our obsession with crypto. You know what I mean? We were looking at Forum last night, too. Let's see what it did. And we found out Forum was 4. And BINANCE Life was moving. So look what it capitulated. It didn't end up going anywhere. And my Chinese coin. How's my Chinese coin doing, man? It's literally written in Chinese. And the week, it's like the biggest gainer on the week right there. It's still 68, dude. It keeps going. My Chinese coin keeps going. I got it at 37 cents. I'm about to double up, man. It's 74, right? Dang, baby. I gave this to the group. I talked about it. It had a beautiful chart. It had a beautiful chart. Humanity up 116 in 7 days. WorldCoin, you know why WorldCoin's pumping? Because now Arthur Hayes is pumping WorldCoin. It's like whatever he says is going to pump, people believe it. I gave you guys DEXY at $3. It's at 20 now. DEXY don't stop. $1.6 million market cap. A seventh of the market cap when I gave it to you. Divide that by 7. Come on now. Come on now. I'm putting DEXY in your radar when it had not a $200, $300 million market cap. It's now got a 1.6 billion. I gave you guys this at 350, and I went over it every other week constantly. Who here heard me? Who here got sick of me talking about DEXY? Who's in the group and was like, damn, how much is this guy going to talk about? Why is he talking about DEXY so much? Have you looked at Idle, breakout, booming? Idle. What coins you guys stay are hot right now? Memes are making moves. Moo is migrating to pump fun. Okay. That's good for Solana. When I hear that, I just say, okay, could Solana get saved? You know what I mean? Are you enjoying the stream? Appreciate. Show your appreciation by hitting that like button. I appreciate it. All right. And if you want to trade, we live trade on WEEX almost every day here on the channel. Constantly. It's where I put my best foot forward. Where you're going to find me grinding. Look at this capitulation. I mean, that looks like I should short it now. It's a bear flag now, right? I mean, I should just take the short. I don't have like a second to think. I'm having too much fun on the stream today, just actually streaming and not trading. Just being a streaming personality. It's fun, man. I love talking to each and every one of you. I love vibing. I love, I didn't think I was going to mention my dad today or bring up my dad, but there he was. I wanted you to see him. That was my dad. He was about 70 years old in that picture, maybe. In that video. Not a picture. It was a video. I made another video with my dad, too. I did look at Beat yesterday, Audiera. Yeah, I looked at Beat yesterday too as well on MEXC and WEEX. Wow, Beat was gone. Beat has just been going on. Funny, you guys mentioned it last night on stream. You were like, Zest and Beat. And there it goes from 116 all the way up to 175. Audiera ripping. Let's look at Zest. And someone gave it to us last night on the screen share. And that's another thing about being on my trading group. Maybe I don't give the call. Maybe you get the call from someone else, but you're inside of a more passionate group of people that are always going over cryptocurrency. So yes, you pay for the 99 and my value is me, but the value is also every one of you together. There's value there. And when I bring in, my algorithmic ability creates a really high positive striving type of person, not someone that wants to come in and just make money really quick. A person that really wants to learn and become part of our learning education, you know? So Sam is the man. Dutang dumped to Dominan. How's the leg? It's hard when mobility is taken, but I bet your Lambo moves you good. Take care. Best wishes. Thank you, man. You know, the Lambo's back in Florida. I won't see it for the next 2 months. When I get back home, it'll be a little surprise for me sitting there. You know what I mean? The leg's okay. I'm still inside of a walking boot right now. In case anybody knows, I'm in a walking boot right now. I am. Look at this. Still in a walking boot, man. Since January. I haven't been able to run since January. Since that day I fell on the court. I lost my ability to run. I still keep the blicky, though, in case I don't have to run. I can just stand my ground. I'm just like that. Nice to catch salmon. Hey, Sammy and salmon. I'm in KGEN. Thanks for that one, Sammy. Hey, I like to see that. Let's take a look at what KGEN is and what it does. I gave you Dexy. I gave you Venice at 9. Ooh, Venice came back down. I like that. I like Venice long term. I think it's a real good project. Let's take a look at KGEN. What does KGEN do? I think I looked at it the other day, but I want to go back into it. Tiny market cap. Means we could do some big, you know. Has tendonitis set in yet? Probably. All right. They got it on everywhere. All right. It's everywhere. You never there. It's on WEEX too, right there. They got it on WEEX. All right. It's got good volume on PancakeSwap. It's got low volume though too. It's tight. So you got to be careful if you got a bigger position. Open Eden, Iris, Allura comes up around it. It's a native tokenization protocol. It's the world's largest verified human network with 16.9 million users across 60 countries and 85 million in analyzed platform revenue, which is nothing if they have that many people. Verify is property proof of human protocol. Enables users to own their digital credentials while approving verified human infrastructure, including reinforcement learning feedback, preferred modeling, and evaluation data to enterprise AI laboratories. Yeah, so you can own who you are, but still access the data. KGEN. Sounds cool, but kind of sounds like a gloss over. It's time for KGEN 2.0. Take me there. Aptos Explorer. KGEN. I don't know what just happened there. AI training and verified UA retention protocols. Oracle Validator Network. I kind of like this thing, man. It's AI. It could move forward. It has a place in the bigger bridge. It's on Aptos. Is that what's going on there? No, it's got a BNB address and an Aptos address. Yeah, it's Aptos, but it's got a BNB address. You can get it. You can swap for it on PancakeSwap. This thing's making a bit of a buzz, man. KGEN expands global reach through partnership with KGEN. That was a month ago. Anyway, keep that on your radar, man. Something's brewing with that puppy. All right. There she goes, man. I can't seem to get myself to short this because I know Friday stinks. Yeah, he's got pants on today. See, there you go. Solana prices are so down, yeah. Been going through all the LM videos. There are a ton of them, yeah. Running joke for the long time. Livers know, yeah. Bunch of Jim Rohn proteges, yeah. Been here since I broke my tib and fib compound fracture. Still hurting today, and it's hard to move. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Been since 2018 now, wow. 45, close on 30-day P&L. I love you, Sam, and the lifers. The money is nice, but the gratitude and the grind I've developed here has been life-changing. I love you, Michael. And you made 45 grand last month. God bless you, man. That could be that's like $500,000 a year or more, man. What a move, man. Actually, no, I would 490, but wow, what a move. No, yeah, it was 90. No, yeah, no, that's 940 a year. Unbelievable. No, not a 540 a year. I don't know why. Yeah, 540 a year. Sam, the real is streaming all through the bear market whilst your favorite YouTube influencers are hiding. Yeah, I don't know who they are. I'm a trader, man. So I trade through bull, bear, anything. You name it, I trade through it. Dude, they're going to capitulate this thing down to 58,000. Looks like it's just going to keep going. I should have entered the short. I'm hesitating lately. I'm in too good of a mood. Can't hold crypto anymore. Trash. Wow, they're about to break 60K here. What's the Zcash bottom? I don't know, man. It's experimental. Maybe it goes to 0. I make money selling Bitcoin. Buying it doesn't pay the bills. I love it. God bless you all with peace, tranquility, and goodwill and gratitude. Amen. I really wanted for Sammy to take this short. I know. Abdominal training will help back. Man, you got to work out the other side. I agree. Yeah, you do abdominal work and it helps out. Yeah. I hate when crypto does this to good people. Yeah. If you don't want your crypto, just send it to me. I'll take care of it. I like that. He says, I shorted it so it will bounce. Now, I don't know, man. Below the 200 on the 21, and that's a bearish flag. That's supposed to dump just like a bull flag. They're sending that thing. And that's rare. When you see that many small candles in a row, it's kind of strange. It's a weird price action, to be honest. It looks like Hikanashi. You know what I mean? Gcash don't even know how many counterfeits were minted. It's going to 0. Yeah, I mean, exactly. If you could just keep minting it, now it's kind of diluted, isn't it? I don't know. I mean, to me, it freaks me out a little bit. I don't trust it. And that's another thing. I think this is affecting Bitcoin because if a coin can just get exploited like that, and then it takes ChatGPT to find it or Claude bot to find it, or Claude. I notice when I go long for a long period of time, I hesitate a lot to short. I guess I'm just human. Yeah, it's kind of like because you're stuck in this way to trade every time and you make good money long, and right? Like someone is dumping slowly. I wouldn't be surprised if in 2 seconds they rip this thing right back up. And they're just going after short liquidations. Be careful on these moves. As I'd be moving my stop loss to break even. Right? Sebek is king of PayFi. I like it, man. We've been on ZBCN for a while now. The Sebek network. Wow, they took this thing to the ground. I wanted to see it bounce off that 786. We didn't have a trade going, but man, look at that. Capitulation on everything. Today is a dumpy day, huh? You're funny. It's all right, man. Don't judge him for one moment. All right, check him out. Right. 1 week head and shoulder just broke the neckline down. Yeah, exactly. I just so unsustainable on that daily, on that 4 hour. But yeah, if that's a head and shoulder on the weekly, you know, I see you. I see you, brother. You know what I mean? technically, just like the daily, we should open up a hedge short. Just a hedge, like, you know what I mean? Crazy though, like it's not even a 3-to-1 to 24,000 though. It's like a 2-to-1. Not the best trade, right? Zach is migrating the entire orchard pool in the next update to see if the bug actually minted coins. Interesting. I don't think it did, honestly. I think they found it, but I don't think anything got minted. 1 week for SpaceX, current price is 135. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I got a video on SpaceX, how to get access to SpaceX. All right, after my Jim Rohn motivation videos. But seriously, you got to watch this video. It should have thousands of views. It's so crazy. It's one of the most popular things searched right now. They definitely have me. There's something going on with me. The fact that this video didn't get over 1,000, it only got 1,000 views. But we don't put out a lot of video content. I get it. But man, but this is a great video, man, talking about how to get SpaceX. It's weird how, like, where the camera is, like, I'm better looking than that, but I don't look that good in that video. It is what it is, man. When you see your face all the time, you just have to deal with it. But I'll post this to the trading group. You got to watch this video, man, and understand how you could access to SpaceX. All right? Could be huge, bro. It could be huge. You know? So jump on into that. How to get SpaceX. The top 3 ways to get SpaceX pre-IPO before everybody else, right? I mean, this video is gold. It's got great information consolidated right there for you. Yeah, I mean, look at the weekly. You're curving on the MACD. You could come back down into the dotted line region on the RSI. Stochastics say more downside. A lot of people, I think, are kind of like, I don't think they realize. It looks like Bitcoin's going somewhere to 30,000. Looks like we're going to have a serious bear market here, folks. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if this is over just yet. Like, you may win this short pretty nicely. You know, you'll take some time and you'll wait it out, but dang, I mean, that's not looking good. None of it. My whole thing is just, how can the daily keep dumping away for the 21? Can it just go in a straight line, I guess? Very rare. Hello. What are you doing? What are you doing? So I look at the 4 hour. 4 hours capitulating now. Dumping. Honestly, you have to look at the 4 hour. It was in a descending triangle. Like, what's crazy is the descending triangles just keep dumping until they don't. That's what I learned about this, until eventually we get some type of reversal pattern. The last capitulation was the same way. You just keep drawing descending triangles, folks. You just keep making these long trend lines, flatten out the bottom, and then just trade when they get into the wedge. It's really simple stuff, and then just let it run. Crazy. 15-minute looks bearish too again now. Look like it's in its own little one. And then we were on that 1 minute before it even started to capitulate, right? But now it looks like it's attempting to almost bearishly retest the bottom trend line. Didn't even make it there yet. Now you would basically flag this out and say, is this going to continue down lower, in a bear flag on the 1 minute? You see, there's small movements, big movements, movements inside of movements, macro inside of micro, micro inside of macro. You can actually find macro inside of micro too, which is crazy. But you can learn how to trade a weekly with the 1 minute. It's all there. Like, all price action feeds on itself. It shows you itself inside of itself. Just looks like more capitulation down to 59K. 59.5 is the daily target of liquidity. This is BOOKMAP. It's a heat map order book. I get a commission if you do sign up. It's not huge though. I think I make like $400 a month off of it. It's really small. I guess because most of you see it here. I don't know why. It was the one product I wasn't able to make tons of money on. I don't know why. But right here, 59.5 is the liquidity zone. And this tells us where there's likely a liquidation. It say, hey, there's a bunch of longs and they're going to get liquidated at 59.5. And so you're saying, hey, man, that's probably a place that I should, take profits on my short. And I probably should short instead of long because they're sending us down. There's liquidity to the downside, right? Look at this. Look what I'm seeing now. See a shoulder, a head, and a bit of a right shoulder. That can break down like this, and then you can almost put it in a descending triangle again. And that could be a short right there. I'm hesitating because it's not my trading style to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I can kind of see how it's getting more likely like it's going to roll over. Next week, I will trade harder, I promise. On the live. I mean, it's Friday. I usually don't like to trade that hard on Friday because I know the volume is low and I know I can easily lose a lot in front of you, and I want to trade days where I make money. I'm just being honest. Like, I like to show my style when it works. I don't like to show my style when it struggles. I know it struggles more on Friday than on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so that's why you don't see me trade too heavy on Monday and Friday, depending. I mean, I've made some big money on Mondays. It depends, but the majority of Mondays, I'm not going to trade them because they're false moves. They fake the move, and then they don't give you the actual fall through. They go the opposite. And the majority of the majority of Fridays are lower volume. All right? Like, look at this price action. It's pretty wacky right now. I'm looking bigger time frame. Look, they defied that 1 hour, didn't give us the tweezer top bottom. We got nothing. I'm looking for a 4 hour tweezer bottom, which is a green candle next to a red one. And I'm looking to catch a reversal. Why? Because the daily's so far from the 21, it's telling me that I have a good odds of getting a reversal here. Again, doesn't mean it's for sure. Like I showed you, we may pull the 21 down, but it's so far. Like, when the 21's this far, you flip it upside down, and it's almost like you have to pull back. Then you want to pull a Fibonacci from this impulse to this, and you can start seeing the 618. And so you're like, yeah, we should bounce somewhere back to 68.8 at least. Then we could make a lower high. That could be the right shoulder, the complex inverted head or the inverted cup and handle. However we look at it. So I think I'm smart just to kind of leave the charts alone today. Look at the chop. Yeah, there was money to be made, though. We did get that. That was the short, the $63,000 short. Right? That was the short I definitely could have taken that I saw in the 1 hour time frame. I did give it to the group. Like, we went over it on last night's weekly screen share in depth. Let me... And the screen share, yeah, I should post it to the screen. Maybe did my team doing that for me? No. It would be nice if you could, Sean. I don't know if you can do that. Maybe only Jamie can, but if I post a weekly screen share and I forget to post it to the screen share section, maybe someone in the business could do that for me. I'm just the CEO. I'm just joking. No, but so look at the weekly screen share, and we're talking. And I did say, it could go either way. I was kind of in between. But I said the system says that we should short the market. All right, I said this is what we should be doing. We should be putting our stop above, 64.5, and we should be going down to 58.3. I said I see it going sideways most of the night. We went up, went down, and then we continued down. So this did pay off. Like, if you took this short, it paid off, right? And this is what I was going over last night with the trading group, right? A dream doesn't be rowdy through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work. Success is no accident. It's hard work, perseverance, learning, sacrifice, and love of what you were doing. Yeah. Exactly. Everything is dumping, not just crypto. Yep. Exactly. Samo. What are these weird little like symbols here that I'm seeing? Like, you hit it, see there's a symbol there and it disappears? What is that? Byron Stone Cold said that was a nasty peach. He didn't clean it that day. I don't know what he's mean. I don't know what's going on. S&P is consolidating. Bitcoin is following the dump. I bounced off the BlackBerry trade. You're funny. AMD, 7% dip. YouTube doesn't download for lives for 24 hours. Yeah. Maybe Dan Pena was right. You guys are crazy, man.
If you find out who has Bitcoin, you're going to know it's zero. It came to zero. The F and this, F and that.
The guy says F and this and F and that. That guy swears every 5 seconds. Thank you, Sam, for all you do. Shout out to the Rolling Road Show. God bless you, man. Is that the traduction sign? Vegas Claw, behave. I don't know what he's saying, man. He didn't clean it this time? I don't know what that means. Like, is it my short? Is it my sweat? Is it my, like, is it my, what? This thing came fresh out. Fresh out the dry cleaner, man. Yo, he reading the wrong comments. Do I have two open from like last year? What do you mean I'm reading the wrong comments? Byron Stone Cold said that was a nasty peach. Are you talking about Byron Donalds? I'm sending in Rikishi in for the sting face. You guys have your own jokes that I don't know about on the channel, man. You guys are funny, man. I'm out the loop sometimes in my own community. It's weird. Love this guy, Vegas Claw. Guillermo Mux says, saw your message. We contacted winners by email, waiting for a reply. So if you if you hit it, you had the most volume on the BTCC campaign, 3 people getting those rollies. Please answer your emails, check your spam. I want to make sure everybody wins, whoever got it wins. So make sure to check your inboxes and spam box. We contacted the Rolex winners this week. All right, thank you. You're amazing for us too, Sam. We love you. We all have the World Cup campaign running for the Discord. Thank you, Guillermo. Shout out to the Weld Shop. Blessings always. Much gratitude. Shout out to the welders out there with the blues guy. We love you, man. Appreciate that. Hey, you got your picture there? There's the blues guy right there, huh? Okay. Aha. Interesting. There he is, man. There's the man, the myth, the legend right there. I'm a Frog Blues. 2 weeks ago. Funny. Blues is good for you. I bet it is, man. Shout out to the blues guy, man. Nice to see you. That's pretty cool. I'm feeling people-y today. I'm feeling more into people than the charts. You know what I mean? I want to talk to people. 2 years watch of the Lifer, man. That kicks out of my trading, moving back. Thank you, Flat Eagle WT. Energize Lifer for your $3 future trading fund. Thank you, man. You don't have to do that. So nice of you. Thank you, Sam, for all you do. Shout out to all the super chats and the gifted memberships. That's like $4 a membership. That means he's giving $80, and 20 memberships. So that's no joke, man. Thank you so much. God bless you. I super appreciate that. Very nice of you. All right. Bang, 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 baby. Let's go. All right. Oh, my God. That's crazy. That's crazy. The cycle of cycles. I know, right? Most people will buy Bitcoin over 100,000. Isn't that crazy? But that's the facts. They won't get in until it feels better. Right? But as you guys finish, nobody knows that the supply is 21 anymore. All trust is gone. You have to be fools to invest your money in it now. Look at that. That's crazy. Listen to these people that follow stock stuff. I'm like, all right, well. So it didn't dump. Look, it kind of capitulated out a little bit. And I'm telling you, man, be careful shorting this market today. I'm looking for longs. I look for longs when the market's extremely distressed. I'll look for shorts when the market's extremely euphoric. It's kind of how you have to be, right? You can't be playing that game and with the herd. Now, everyone's going to jump into the short. They're all full of fear now. They're all going to start shorting. It takes them the last day to short the market. And then they're going to short the market at the worst possible time, right? And bang. Watch the 4 hour. I believe if it's going to continue lower, we're going to have to make a 4 hour bear flag. It does look like we're going lower right now. The trend's your friend until it's not. Right now, the trend is down. It says it's going to continue lower. The stochastics RSI are pushing us down too, despite this RSI being the lowest I've ever seen it capitulate, literally in the history of the 4-hour RSI. You know, massive spike in the short volume too, but you have a little bit of downtrend, but you know, this was strong. Look, you had an uptrend in volume while a down, I mean, that means, I tell you, the shorts were short. Now we finally have a downtrend here on the volume with a downtrend in price. That usually tells you you're going to reverse to the upside. I would expect a green dot from market cipher somewhere soon because it finds bullish divergence. You know what I mean? That's kind of what it's divergence. That's what it does. All right. If you're using market cipher, I think I have it. I bought it a long time ago. I use the B. The B is the most. I'd be looking for green dots. There they are. You know, I knew they're there. Why? Because green dots are bullish divergence. That's all they are. I learned that one day. I'm like, I studied all the green dots on the daily on market cipher, and then I found divergences. And like wherever you find a divergence, you'll find a green dot. It's really simple. Like sometimes it's a hidden, sometimes it's not. You know what I mean? So green dots are divergence. Just a fun, you know what I mean? I back engineered it. It basically goes with the stochastics are money flow. They have the RSI in there. And momentum comes with momentum. So when RSI rips up, money flow rips up, they're the same thing. Think about this. One day I thought about it. Let's just say Bobby uses what's called, you know, cash wave. And he says when the cash wave starts to flow this way, I get into the trade. Well, that's energy of people deciding they're going to enter, right? He just used an indicator that finds the sensitivity. We call it cash wave. You could call it stochastics RSI when the momentum change. My whole point is no matter what indicator you is or what you call it, it's taking the input from humans and sending it out. So once you get an input indicator, like basically a stochastics RSI, like when momentum comes, it's telling you where it's going, then basically every indicator is the same indicator. Don't you get it? Because it's all coming from the same human momentum being pushed into the indicator. So like basically where the information's coming from for the indicator to move is the same place every time. Truly fascinating. I don't know if you think about it, but 4 hours in, this is what we need now. We need the 4-hour candle to start red, and then we need it to start to wick back to the upside. You know, I've never front run the wick. Like right now, getting in now with a stop there, I think that's high risk though. But one day that could be you buy the exact bottom because that turns into the wick, and then you get the wick, and then you get the capitulation. Let's go back to that 1 minute time frame. So look, I mean, back to the 1 hour. The 1 hour is still bearish. Bear flag to the downside. Felt like it lost the pattern, got back inside, gave you a second chance to get in. It's got a strict measured move. I kind of feel like we're going to go to 56,000 and then we're going to end this pain. 1 hour says more is coming. Not done yet. Look at this. For 2 hours, we hovered between 60 and 60,005, and now it looks like a done deal, huh? Same here. Look, the 15-minute in a descending triangle. The low volume on Friday is the only reason that kind of keeps you. But dude, that's a $2,000 dump real fast. Bitcoin's at 58,000 before you know it. Once we breach 60K, I think massive liquidations will ensue, and we'll get a pretty fast move down. And look, on TradingView, right here on WEEX, you have access to everything you need. Look, I even see a head and shoulder pattern that I just noticed for the first time. Shoulder, just a chubby head and a right shoulder. I call it the king head. It's got like a Bart Simpson type of head, right? I mean, that's a descending triangle that wants to go lower. It's the 21 below the 200. Just not like me to ape into shorts like this late into the move. Hard for me not to get into a trade right now. It's hard for me it's hard for me to stop myself from getting in. Like, I really want to open a trade, and I'm like controlling the FOMO a little bit. I'm going to look at it for a second. Take profit would be what? 56,974. 1 hour looks bearish as heck. Stop loss is at 61,178. 4 for 15. I mean, it will go from 60 to, it's almost, yeah, it's about a $2,000 move. I'll make 1,500. That ain't bad. Fridays aren't the best, though. I know that. I guess when you're in indecision like I am right now, the best thing to do is to walk away. Come back again when you see the chart so clear you don't have indecision. You just make it happen. If you're like this right now, then it's probably going to be choppy for you for the rest of the day. What I'd say is, you know what? Let it bounce. If in 20 minutes we're still tight right here, then I'm going to take the short. I'll give it 20 minutes to perfect the entry. And it is what it is. It is Friday, summertime. My kids are out of school. I tend to spend more time with my kids. I enjoy it. It's a beautiful time of year. So, but it is what it is, man. These charts don't look good. If anything, we go lower. I'll be the first to catch that reversal on the 4-hour, and I'll tell my trading group, and we'll go to get it. So right now it's down only until we get that tweezer, until we get some type of reversal. And I'm looking for the 4-hour to give me that reversal. So everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for jumping on in. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here in my beautiful studio. I thank you so much for jumping on in and being a part of the live stream. It means the world to me. You have no idea. We had over 1,000 people here yet again on a Friday in the summertime. And the energy is high. The vibes are high. And I'm just excited to be here. So thank you so much for the ability to have a YouTube channel, for the ability to speak positivity into existence every single day with God's love. And yeah. And I always leave you guys with one last thing. The secret to success in anything in life. I don't care if it's trading, if it's woodworking, if it's starting your own company. Doesn't matter what you're doing. The secret to success is getting started. You can, you will, you are the best. You've got this. I believe in you more than you would ever know. And I can't wait to see you on the next live stream. Thank you to everyone that contributed to the show. Shout out to all the super chats. I'm sure we shouted them all out. We appreciate you guys. And stay strong. Stay focused and trade the charts, not your hearts. Hey, secret to success is getting started over here. I bought more Bitcoin today. Remember that. I buy in the face of fear. That's the only thing you can do. All right? You can't be buying the top in the heavy greed. So you buy the heavy, you buy the fear. I don't know what's up with my hair there, but shout out to all the beautiful people here on the live again. Words of gratitude for everyone that came and made this show possible and gives me a job. I have a job every day to go to. I can't believe it. Shout out to the 1,000 people still here. Let's get the likes up to the watches. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to email me, the guy who won. Email cryptolifers@gmail for your TREZOR. Make sure you do that. All right. Honestly, it looks like it's going lower, but the Friday low volume has me sketched out by the way the price action could stop me out before I get in. And I'm looking for the reversal. I love you all. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the trading group and throughout the day. KGEN looks interesting. Keep it on the radar. God bless. Thank you. Secret to success is getting started, baby. You got this.